Hey guys, Brady here. And Fox is not is thinking to not go forward with Alien Awakening and just completely scrapping that idea and rebooting the Alien franchise. I think they're making like a new timeline, but still have it within the same universe and not completely reboot the movie, but it'll still be within like the same timeline, I guess. Um, I mean, I don't know. We might get another movie called Alien, but it's not going to be a reboot. It's going to be a reboot, but it's going to be in like within the same timeline, I guess. I don't know. The article was kind of confusing that I read, but yeah. I, for one, won't really mind a reboot, to be honest. I'm not, like, against reboots. Reboots have never really bothered me. Uh, do they need to happen? No. But some of your favorite movies of all time are indeed remakes, reboots of themselves. Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, um, Wizard of Oz is a remake. Um, Here's the best one. Scarface is a remake. I bet you guys didn't know that. There's a little movie directed by Howard Hawks, I think, that came out in 19... Was it Howard Hawks or Howard Hughes? One of those people. Came out in 1930... I think it was 32 or 33. Called Scarface. And then, in 1983... Oliver Stone and what's his face, Brian De Palma were like, "Hey, that movie from the 30s was great. Let's try to remake it for modern times. Let's have." Of course, they completely changed the character. He wasn't some random white guy. They made him like Cuban or whatever, have him come to Miami and all that other stuff. So Scarface is indeed a remake. And we're getting yet another Scarface remake next year. I'm actually kind of excited to see that. Like, I want to see what they're gonna do with this remake. Diego Luna is cast as Scarface in the movie. It's not Tony Montana; he's some other guy. And I think the reboot to Scarface could be really good. I mean, they had Peter Berg for directing it, and the Coen brothers writing it. I mean, this could be a really good reboot. Um, Anyway, back on track. Alien, does it need a reboot? No, not really. It shouldn't happen. But I'm not against it being remade, or rebooted, or whatever you want to call it. Um, Hell, some people like the new King Kong movie. They don't really know the 1933's King Kong. They're like, oh, I like the Peter Jackson King Kong. Nobody really references the original King Kong. Original King Kong is good. It's good. I kind of prefer the 2000. Actually, no, I prefer Kong Skull Island now over all of those movies. Kong Skull Island. I know it's not a popular opinion, but I love that movie, um, a lot. It's almost guilty pleasure kind of because not a lot of people like that movie. My friends hated it. A lot of people on YouTube hated it. I liked it. My dad and I, we both loved it. Um, Lord of the Rings is a remake to an animated movie. Same with The Hobbit, which is more popular than the animated movie. So reboots, whether you like them or not, they're gonna happen. Um, Trying to think what else is a great reboot. I mean, do you honestly think we'd have like a big movie like Inception come out if Batman if Batman Begins that was never made? You think? Well, it probably would have been called Inception, but it probably would have been done by a different director and capable director. But if Batman Begins didn't happen, what if Inception never happened? What if? Yeah, Inception wouldn't have happened. The Dark Knight wouldn't have happened. It would have happened, but it would have been. I don't think Christopher Nolan would have done it. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just rambling. But I for one, like I said, not against reboots. I actually, well, I didn't really care for the Red Dawn remake. I didn't really care for the Total Recall remake, but I actually really did like the RoboCop remake. Ghostbusters was not that good. Vacation I liked. I like the new Vacation movie a lot. It was funny. I'm sorry. I love the new Vacation movie. I thought it was hilarious. Um, is it as good as the original? No. Well, I don't know actually. I think Christmas Vacation is the best vacation movie. So, yeah. Uh, but remakes don't bother me at all. They never really bothered me. It's like, oh, a new movie. Get to add this to my collection someday when it comes out on Blu-ray. I own the Total Recall remake. I own the Ghostbusters remake. I own the RoboCop remake. I don't own Red Dawn yet, but I do own the original Red Dawn. But if Fox wants to make a new Alien movie, okay, but it's also kind of douchey for them to just say, "Hey, Ridley Scott, we're cutting you off of the Alien movies. You cannot complete your so-called trilogy that you're going to make, prequel trilogy, because well, Alien Covenant bombed at the box office." I mean, at least let Ridley Scott finish making Alien Awakening. I think that's all we have left is Alien Awakening. I know he wanted to make more, but at least have him finish off the trilogy. At least have him make Alien Awakening, see where it goes there, and then say, all right, if the movie is good, we'll let you continue on with your franchise. If the movie is terrible, we're gonna reboot. We're gonna hit the reboot button. But at least let him finish off making Alien Awakening or whatever it's gonna be called. I believe it's Alien Awakening. Because I really want to see what Alien Awakening does. I want to see where the franchise will go next. I didn't think Alien Covenant was terrible. It was in like my top 10 most anticipated movies of the year. It could have been a lot better than it was. But I didn't think it was terrible. And I really want to see where the franchise goes next. And for them to just say, Ridley Scott, you're not making another Alien movie. We're going to reboot it. It's kind of like a dick move on Fox. So, but if that doesn't happen, if Alien Awakening doesn't happen and Fox says they're rebooting the series, please, for the love of God, let Neil Blomkamp make Alien 5. Please, I want to see that movie. I want to see that Neil Blomkamp Alien 5 movie, or Lost Paradise, whatever he was going to call it. I want to see that movie badly. I feel like Neil Blomkamp's style would be really cool to see in an Alien movie, and I'm kind of sad that we probably will never see that movie ever. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on remakes, reboots, and the Alien series.